Eternal night stalks the cobbled streets of Duskfall, the dark jewel of the immortal emperor's crown, entrenched in a web of protective lightning, crisscrossed by canals, and born of the amalgamated ingenuity of sheer desperate survival. The city's denizens languish in the dim and distant light of a shattered star. What spirits stir in red-lit midnight markets and whisper secrets into the looking glass? What can anyone do when High House and Hardscrabble hounds sharpen the same traitorous blade? Whatever you can get away with, my friends. Welcome to Haunted Halls. That's become a thing. I like it. It's good. Tonight I'm joined by my star-studded cast as usual. On my right, we're going to go with Jerry first. This time. We're going to really mix it up.
Oh, let's mix it up.
Get a little crazy.
Let's go.
Jerry, who finished a 54-hour marathon project over the weekend, creating a detailed and massive codex of all the NPCs Lady of the Docks is known on a professional level for her new ability. Jerry, tell me about that.
So, obviously, it took a long time. And I had to go in detail because I wanted to feel fleshed out.
Yep.
You know? So, I went...
Just hey, flesh it out.
Flesh it out.
Flesh it out.
Went ahead and got all the details, size.
Jesus, whoa.
Dang.
This is a fucking family show. Sex work is work?
Sex work is work.
But this is a fucking family show.
Okay. Sorry, fucking families.
Goddamn family.
Maybe. I mean, Dustfall is kind of a weird place. Jerry, what makes you a basic bitch?
Wow. That's an excellent question. You know what? I love a long, hot shower. That's what makes me basic.
Damn, bitch, you basic.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that. Jesus Christ. Yes. When I purchase my next home, I'm gonna have a nice big tub. I'm gonna take a nice bubble bath.
Nice basic-ass
bubble bath.
I love it. That sounds great. Oh, I was going to ask you, we've gone past it now, but I was going to say, do you think how many hours you had to spend mapping out all the NPCs that Lady of the Docks has banged is more of a commentary on her as a successful entrepreneur, or like the state of Duskfall?
The state of Duskfall. It is rough out there.
It's a desperate situation.
It is desperate. Oh my God, you're on a roll today.
Risky for desperate.
There we go.
Right across from Jerry, we have Christy, who announced her new method of self-defense entitled Sleight of Palm Pistol, in which she teaches the art of shooting first and asking questions later. Can you tell me about how that circumvents your beliefs on gun control?
Well, first and foremost, you can't unpiss your pants. Write that down.
Yeah.
Unpiss those pants.
So I just have to consider that, if you shoot first and ask about pissing pants later, then you're good.
Yeah.
Use that is what they say in the class whenever she says you can't unpiss your pants.
That's right.
Use that. All right. What makes you a basic ass bitch?
Oh, God. Definitely my love of pumpkin spice. It is finally the season for it. It makes me come to life. I don't even care. Don't get me wrong. It can be too much, but
I don't know.
Can it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, you can put
I've
pumpkin
seen some
spice
things.
in anything.
that's not true. But
I don't know. I got a pumpkin spice oil change the other day, so.
well, that's
Jerry's
I
going to
would
be taking
take it.
some pumpkin spice bubble baths pretty soon.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
Bath
spice
bombs.
oil change is what Jerry's doctor calls it when he gives you the old exam.
Bobby, go away. Leave. We're going to do the rest of this without you. We can't take you today.
somewhat spicy.
Pumpkin spicy.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm not going to make it.
We're going to be taking you to the hospital.
This is the whole episode. Hey, we've been haunted balls. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh my God.
Have you guys been drinking? What the hell's going on?
No.
I
Leaving
mixed
me
up
out?
an entire jar of old fashions in there, but I forgot to even break them out for everybody.
Oh, God.
If we get a break here in a little while, I'm going to go peel an orange and make a couple old
Yeah.
fashions.
There we go. It's going to get real good.
But what you're saying is this is you sober.
This is me sober.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Home and now.
Play our theme music.
All right. All right. To Christy's left, we finally have Bonnie, who commissioned a Studio Ghibli to recreate Shroud's exploits in a thrilling anime with the working title Spirited No Way.
Ow!
God.
You know what, Bobby? Get out.
Yeah, leave. Nobody wants you here. Gee willikers.
It's not my fault. They listened to the first 16 episodes. Came up with it on their own.
Oh, God.
All right, Bonnie, what makes you a basic ass bitch?
Okay. What makes me a basic ass bitch is my yoga pants, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn you, basic.
I love yoga pants.
Chef's kiss.
Get those Lululemons, baby. I love them.
You basic.
Damn you, basic. Oh, it's so stupid. Who thought of that one? That was a good question.
That was you. That was Bonnie.
That was me.
That was Bonnie.
That was Bonnie. Bonnie, that was a great banner
Thanks.
question. I had like top tier. We transitioned from all that silly basic ass bitch stuff into the moment that we left off on, which was, as I recall, outside of Harry's Noodle Shop, right on the corner, 2 bowls of noodles with the good chili sauce, a couple of cups of iced dusk volcanos, and Jaren with his hands above the middle of the table, just about to take a package from Emmy. And then Emmy said, "Remind us, please."
You can have the maps. You can take them with you to form your plan, but you have to join our crew then. You can stay a blue coat even, but you have to commit to our crew.
Jaren looks at you, and there's a long moment where he just holds that eye contact. If it was anybody else in the world, it might be uncomfortable. And he says, "I'll do it." And he puts his hands on the portfolio and takes them. He says, "This was probably coming anyway, but I'll do it."
Give him a little kiss.
All right, sounds good.
Seal the deal.
That's peer pressure. We won't stand for it around here.
For
Why
people,
do you always bring those two with you?
they're not even here. I think Shroud is using her attune skills right now. Yeah. She's finally somewhat good at it.
It seems like she's doing that Madame Maldives shit.
They're onto us.
Yes.
I don't care. I want to see.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Just so we're clear, does that mean I've got to work at that bar of yours every once in a while?
You don't have to work at the bar itself. We have enough people who can actually man the bar. But, help us out
All right, we'll
every
do.
now and then.
Yeah, that sounds like I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound like it was always part of the plan, Emmy. But I'm on board. I'm in.
You're right. It was always part of my plan.
Good answer.
Good answer.
And I think with that, we'll wrap. The scene kind of spirals back. Imagine the camera spirals up. We see like Silk Shore, the lights on all the different areas where you can go and buy specialty goods and things like that. A beautiful, somewhat peaceful night in Duskfall for once. And I think we can bounce back to the bar.
I was also going to reduce heat.
So then that camera spirals up off. There's the peaceful night, but then it zooms straight back down. And he says, "You look like you have something else to say."
You know me so well. This is exactly why you were always going to join our crew.
We'll spit it out. What's going on?
We may or may not have increased some heat lately.
I wish I could say I was surprised.
Yeah. That's on brand for us, right? It's a good thing. We know our brand. So yeah, we would love if you could reduce some heat for us. Get the blue coats off our backs.
All right. Yeah, I've got some pretty decent connections still. Let me see what I can do. And let's go ahead and do that roll. Let's see here. Are you going to command him to reduce your heat?
Oh no, sway.
Okay. Sway him. Ooh.
Oof, a 1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty rough.
Come on, Jaren.
Yeah, he says, I'll move some things around, but you've been relying on me a lot for this lately, so I might have minimal effect.
I understand. I know you're trying.
Try harder.
Stop being a basic bitch.
You noodle face.
All right. So you reduce it by 1. You both enjoy the rest of your noodles. The nice cold coffee, making a really strong contrast to the spicy noodles.
Delicious.
Yeah, so good. And the night moves on. And nothing untoward happens because Shroud and Lady of the Docks aren't there.
That's right.
It's to be bad.
Bullshit.
But you know what? Fair.
Lady is unconscious.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Oh
She's-
my God.
She's fighting for her life.
Yeah. At this point, she's back up. She's, if you left, well, no, you left immediately. That's right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We
no,
left
she's not.
her
Yeah.
with El Tigre.
El Tigre tenderly, like, wiping her brow and, like, elevating her feet to make sure that she's not going to have a seizure and all kinds of good stuff.
Is that what you do to stop a seizure?
Fuck, man, I don't know. I'm not a medical professional.
We just make shit
Dr.
up.
Bobby.
Like when we talk about meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely make out of mushrooms.
He gingerly scoops up a big ol' helping of mushroom meth,
Oh.
puts it into a pipe, smokes it hard, and blows the fumes directly into the lady of the dock's nose.
Secondhand meth?
Not
that a thing?
secondhand meth.
Oh, this is gonna make you feel better, lady.
Not
Some good stuff.
Pain management.
That's why I fucking work here. He does to himself silently in the back office. He does spend the rest of the what would be like the morning after the evening shift. People who have been there all night have left for the day. He's kind of alone in the bar. There's maybe one person nursing a drink or so, and he just gently administers to Lady of the Docks. How does that make you feel?
Probably not good because he's kind of goofy. He's got big hands.
So Lady of the Docks comes to. Oh, you're okay. Hey, you're in a safe place, lady. You're in a safe place. I got you.
How did I get here?
Oh, your friends brought you back. Shroud and Emmy, the good ones, they brought you here. And they left you in my care. Sorry, that was a nervous laugh. It just slips out sometimes.
It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, somebody's drinking a glass of something in the front of the bar. Ignore that sound.
Good. Get more patrons. And I tap on the shoulder. I get up. I kind of adjust my clothes, and I walk out the bar.
He said, well, wait, where are you going, lady?
I don't say anything to him.
Man, I don't think you should be walking. You don't seem super good on your shoes. And you walk out?
I walk out.
What are you going to do? Where are you going?
I'm going to a certain person's house. Maybe before I head out the bar, I grab something to write with and something to write on.
El Tigre's like, I've got a pencil right here. It's one of them old fashioned. And he pulls a burnt stick out of his pocket. And he's like, it don't write super neat, but you can probably get something on paper with it.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I grab it. I jot something down real quick, just hastily, and then I hand it back to him and I walk out the bar.
All right. Hey, are you sure you don't want to take a crutch or something? I could walk with you. As you're walking away
Yeah,
from him.
walking, just a pure mess, barefoot.
Wait. Barefoot?
Barefoot.
Lady of the Docks?
A mess.
That's how we know something's
Ugly.
wrong.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with her?
Your hair?
She stumbles down the street.
Glad you brought that up.
Oh.
Put a pin in that.
Okay. Walks out the bar. You're right on a canal, so you're nearby some water.
Okay.
To get to the docks, let me take a look at my super cool map I've got of this whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stop by that certain person's house. I walk up to the door.
Paint the picture. I think we talked about it last time, but give me some more details about this door that you're approaching.
Hair's a mess. Body's still like soaking wet. Makeup smeared. Barefoot.
Probably random splatters of blood on you.
Right, yes.
From the young man getting torn apart right in front of you. I mean, probably on your clothes. I would say maybe not your skin because the water like washed most of that away, but maybe there's splatters.
Yeah, stained with blood.
Yeah.
And soot and dirt and just a hot mess and just a sadness and a little crazy in her eyes. I don't know how she got this knife.
She has a knife in her hand?
She has a knife in her hand. She positions the letter and then jabs the knife right into the door and then walks towards the docks.
Do we see, as an audience, cinematically, any evidence about what that note says at all?
If there was a camera panning there, it's like the writings of a mad person. How could you do this to me? And of course it's wet, so now like the chalk or not ink is kind of just charcoal bleeding down. It's legible, but barely. And she just 1,000-yard stare as she walks towards the docks.
She walks off towards the docks. She has to walk across the Feta Bridge, one of the larger bridges over the Silk River itself. Off to your right, you can see the Tangle. It's like a little Tangle town made of half submerged ships, crashed, things like that. You walk in a crow's foot. Everything gets more dangerous, but I feel like anybody who's looking at Lady of the Docks is a mark, if they're savvy at all. This is a dangerous person walking down the street right now. This is an unstable person. They don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, not at this moment.
So you make your way down the main roads. You go across one more of the smaller rivers. The Crow's Neck is what it's called.
Oh, how does that look?
It looks like it's about half the size of the large river that you just went across. There's gondolas going up and down. You can see the gondoliers, it's a gang that runs information and passengers and things like that across the entirety of the city.
She flashes back for a moment.
Okay.
If this was, there was a camera following her, following two lovers walking over this bridge, hand in hand. And then she snaps back.
What's the man look like? Or is it a man? I don't want to assume.
It's a man. He's 5'8".
Okay.
Black hair down to his shoulders. You don't see his face, but from behind, he's a smaller man.
So we get that flash.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
She keeps walking. She goes past Bunkhouse Row, past the Rack and Pinion, a bunch of neighborhoods and the docks that are less dangerous. They're kind of more centralized. She walk all the way out to the wharf.
All the way.
She stands there. She sees the Leviathan hunter ships, these massive aircraft carrier-sized, just machines designed for one thing, to somehow entrap a demon on open water and extract its blood. These immortal engines of destruction. She watches the crews kind of coming in and going early in the morning. What does she do?
Flashes in a flashback. She hears a man's voice. One day, we'll own a house. It will be wealthy enough to own one of these ships. I promise you I will take you out of all this. Flashback to the present. She continues to walk. She gets to like a corner piece of the wharf. People are milling around. This is now like the part where, if you want a lady of the night, you come here. There's a woman. She's, the first thing you notice about her, she has this big mound of like hair on the top, pulled into a ponytail. She's cooking. She's serving up drunkards and the ladies of the night. And she says, "Lucy, we haven't seen you in a while. Lucy?" And she keeps walking. She keeps walking until she gets to like burnt out, broken down shack of a place. She gets there. She goes inside. And there's a little shrine there. And it has in the middle of it the death mask of looks like maybe one or two. There's, whatever like trinkets and beautiful things that, maybe the child played with surrounds it. And she kneels down, pulls back the blonde wig that she's been wearing this entire time, smears the rest of the makeup off. She's a completely different woman. And she goes to lay down, like in a fetal position, next to the death mask. And that woman that was cooking, she comes in. "Lucy, are you okay?" "Why won't they love me?" We can zoom out.
We leave Lady of the Docks, vulnerable, kneeling in front of that shrine to what she must have lost. It's so sad, Jerry.
It is.
Wow.
Can't all be jokes.
There goes the, at least you get to wipe your stress clean. There's your trauma manifesting.
Yes.
Wow.
A little bit more. I don't. Does everybody else kind of hate Seneca a little bit? I don't know him, but I like Lady, so I'm like, fuck that dude.
Yeah, we have no idea what he did, but fuck him.
So
was probably
Seneca was
awful.
supposed to be the guy?
Yeah. He's supposed to be
Yeah,
a guy.
fuck Seneca.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
We're going to find out. I will find him.
Thank you for reminding me. I got to put a tick on the clock.
We have to roll for that, actually.
Oh, do we?
We do, because it might be more than one tick. Because that's a long-term project, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to roll your trait,
All right.
whatever you're using for that scene.
Okay. Wow. What the hell would I use for that scene?
I'm going to say, so this is probably a little atypical, but looking at a character sheet, resolve is what you use to resist like mental harm, right?
Sway?
No, so I'm thinking resolve. I think
Just
go with
resolve?
your whole ass resolve for that scene,
Okay.
which hopefully is more than one.
Oh, it's just one.
It's just one. Damn. Okay.
Prowess is the only one I have like 2 in.
Gotcha.
I don't have anything in insight. She is not insightful. 6.
6.
Woo!
All right. Let's see. For a long-term project, which this was, remind the audience of the title of this long-term project.
Reunite with lost love.
All right. You get to add 3 ticks to that clock.
We're halfway there.
We're halfway there. That's exciting. Ooh. You've put time into this.
I can't wait.
Oh, me either.
Don't kill him. I love him. That's my baby.
He's going to die.
Bam!
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling it now.
What's behind your ear?
Bam!
Look, blam!
Now it's a bullet.
Oh, Seneca.
Oh.
Emmy's like, you got one problem, Seneca. You base. Blam! Blam!
And then I'll
blam.
summon his ghost
And kill him again.
and we'll kill him again. I'll put it, no. I'll put him in a glass
shove
bottle
his
and
ass-
leave him there for all of eternity to rot.
I like that.
Thank you.
All right, that was a powerful little scene. God damn.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point we have reduced heat. Jerry has continued a long-term project. I think whenever all of you finally make your way back to the bar, including Shroud. Well, where the hell is Shroud? Do you want to do one of yours real quick?
Yeah, we can do one of mine really quick. That's fine.
And
I need to
everybody
relieve
just
stress.
kind of like does some shit while they're out.
Yeah.
Well, you were going to get Riven as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I guess Lady just walked off. before
Yeah,
Riven
that's
even got
right.
there.
I did. I ran off to go get Riven.
So you're showing back up at the
With
looking
Riven.
glass with Riven.
With
and
Riven.
no Lady there.
And
Yeah.
yeah. And
What does that look like?
so I'm gonna burst through the front door of the looking glass with Riven in tow, And if there's any patrons like walking around, I'm gonna be like, get out of my way, get out of my way. And I mean just book it to the back where you are with Riven following me.
Oh, who is that coming in? Hey, she's already gone. She left about 10 minutes ago. Oh,
I'm
Shroud,
gonna-
you got that look in your face.
So I will stand there and look as disappointed as I possibly can.
Let me just.
Be like, you let her go?
There's something in the back I gotta
You
grab.
let her go?
Riven sitting there going, what?
God damn it, El Tigre. I brought Riven. She wasn't supposed to go anywhere. She was unconscious. Where the fuck did you let her go? And I'm sure all of the patrons in the bar are hearing
Just the one.
this.
Yeah, just the
Just
one
the
still
one.
in there.
That is all of them, okay?
Yeah.
That's all of them.
That's all one of them. And El Tigre goes, with all due respect, Shroud, you tell Lady to do something. I mean,
I will find her and I'm gonna start stomping back out the front door and just like leaving Riven
Riven's
right
like,
there.
What am I even doing
start-
here? You drugged me out of my house. What?
I'm
Where are
gonna
you
find
going?
her ass, and when I find her ass, I'm gonna tell her exactly what I think. I can't believe she ran off in the middle of the night, I guess, whatever time it is. God damn it, she left her fucking shoes here. God damn it.
Shroud, it's the morning. As I told you when you drugged me out of
Who
my
cares?
house.
And I'm gonna slam the door. And I'm gonna stomp down the street looking for yo ass.
No, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna give you the opportunity, Jared. Do you want Shroud to be able to find you in that hovel, or do you want that to be where that scene ends as we back up off of it?
Let's roll a luck die.
Okay. Bonnie, do the honors.
Okay.
You're the one stomping after.
6.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Tracker.
I guess that we follow the story the dice are trying to tell. We get that moment, that tense, charged moment where you said,
Why won't they love
"Why won't they love me?" And there's the woman, and she's going, "Hey, lady, it can't be as bad as all that." She's kind of making comforting noises, motions like rubbing your back, kind of doing that thing almost like you do to newborns, just trying to soothe that raw pain that she knows Lady of the Docks is feeling, which is right about when Shroud, who has been marching off angry, furious, pissed through the streets, just literally like going at random turns, maybe even tapping into a tune. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like Shroud's into some weird ghost ass shit. You come across and you see through a broken window, you finally spy Lady of the Docks, and you see that she's like lying down, she's curled into a ball. There's a woman you've never seen before, literally stroking her back. Her hair is gone, her makeup's gone. She looks like a totally different person. There's a shrine next to her that's clearly, there's like baby shoes next to it. There's like a little toy. You're now intruding on this private moment. What does Shroud do?
As I started stomping down the street, it began to rain hard.
Okay.
Thunder, lightning crashing at places, but I have carried on. Certain that I'm going to find you and I'm going to give you the biggest piece of my mind for running off like that and scaring me half to death for the second time today. As I stand there and I see Lady of the Docks through this broken window, I stand there in the rain and my body just stops because I know that face, like that expression, and I can feel the gravity of it from where I'm standing, and it's like holding me right where I'm at. So I will stand there in the rain and I will give you that moment to be there because, you know, I can see what's behind you. The death mask, the toys, you know, the baby things, and, you know, I think it does begin to click. I know internally I'm not going to bring it up to you. I'm not going to do that. But instead, I will stand here and I will wait for you. Number one, you know, until this woman leaves, if you need me, then I will come. But I will at least be following you home, whether you know I'm there or not. I will watch and I will try to do my best to be there in whatever way that you need at the moment. Because I can see that what you're going through is something that's beyond words right now. I will wait.
So Lady gets up. Dana helps Lady up. You know, she's a little weak, and you know, she says, "I'm sorry. I just needed a moment. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I've bothered you, and I promise I won't come back. I'm sorry."
It's not a bother when you come here. My food truck is probably getting soaked right now, so I need to go soon, but I'm not going to leave until I know you're okay.
And I'll be okay, and I promise I'll come back, and when I'm better, I'll come back and we'll chat about old times. You know, she starts to walk outside into the rain, and she sees Shroud there, and she's confused.
Shroud is standing across the street, essentially, and Shroud just kind of looks at you for a moment, regards you, and then I'll push the veil that I usually wear away from my face for the first time ever in front of you. Give you a nod and walk over to you across the street, and then I'll just take your hand. I will just take your hand and just say, like, let's go home.
I've never had anyone care about me like that. Thank you so much.
Well,
And
you do now.
we walk back to the bar.
And scene. Okay. All right. I'm not going to lie to our audience at home. We took a moment to decompress because that was a heavy, very good, but very heavy scene. And we're back in it. So I would like to drill back down to the bar. At some point in time, a drenched Shroud and Lady show up. Emmy comes back, you know, maybe a glow from what just happened with Jaren, but also realizing that, you know, you left in the middle of what was sort of a crisis, which is fine. I mean, you knew she was taken care of. It's not like you abandoned your friend, but the bar is as dead as it ever gets because it's now the mid-morning going on to midday hours, even though there's no sun outside. But you all know it's like the slightly less dark part of the darkness. What's everybody doing?
Well, I'm gonna head to the back because I walked into the bar. I walked out of the bar, a blonde bombshell, and I walk in, you know, plain Jane brunette.
Brunettes are the worst, am I right?
Yeah.
Gross.
Get out of here with that.
Basic ass bitch.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I really hope that's not actually offensive to anybody because that's like the 15th one.
And we're all brunettes here, and, well, not all the way, but close enough. Sort of.
So I'm gonna head to the back, and I'm gonna try to clean myself up, put some dry clothes on,
Okay.
things like that. Is Nana still there?
Riven.
Riven.
No.
I'm never
No,
calling
hell
her Riven.
no. Riven goes right back to her house. You woke her ass up at 6 a.m.
She's an old woman.
T-Gray says-
That's old woman time.
She says, hey, that was the third pissed off broad I've had to deal with tonight, brother. What are you guys trying to do to me?
Who was the first?
I can't remember. Probably that lady in the bar. When she was getting her patootie popped, and I stepped in, she said, "Hey, you're gonna get me fired, El Tigre." And I said, "I don't care. You don't treat people like that." And then I stumble over here, and no one's at the bar. And then y'all come in, and then Shroud's yelling at my ass, and then Riven's up my ass about waking her up at 6 a.m. even though I didn't do it, and I just need to go sleep. Y'all got the bar. El Tigre out. And he's just walking out. Goddamn son of a bitch. He makes his happy ass back to wherever the hell it is.
Wherever he lives.
He sleeps with the monks.
He sleeps down
Oh,
on the
no.
ground.
Oh.
Yeah. "I'm coming, brother Jiggin," he says. So you get back in the bar. There's only one customer. They've fallen asleep at their table. Like, it's very clear that they overindulged and then just kind of passed out. And El Tigre was perfectly happy to let them sleep it off right there outside of the rain and the pouring weather. What are y'all doing?
Well, I'm getting cleaned up in the back.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going to sit down in front of the fire. And one thing that I've kind of been doing during my time with Madame Maldives is trying to emulate her tarot cards, maybe just drawing some of my own. They're not very good, but they get the point across. So I'll just kind of start, as I'm drying off, maybe just take them out and mindlessly kind of sort through them, trying to tune with them too as much as I can, just again, trying to empty my brain from just the past 24 hours
That which
and
follows.
be warm.
So you're making your own. You're drawing them.
I'm very poorly drawing my own tarot deck, yeah.
Maybe every once in a while you strike gold and one is passable. Looks good. You ink it and you lacquer it. So you're building a little deck. Is this important enough to you to start a long-term project over? Or is it just a hobby?
It's just a hobby. It's just a hobby. It's just a little thing she picked up from Madame Maldives to just kind of stay occupied.
Yeah, okay. Emmy, what are you doing?
Emmy is going to the room where we first took Lady of the Docks, and she's cleaning.
Okay, cleaning. So that means that Shroud's the only one out front whenever Medusa finally comes back. Medusa opens the door, and you can see that she's clearly holding it open for somebody. And then, like, the huge hulking figure of Darrett walks in. He's so tall and so broad, he has to kind of duck his head to get underneath the doorstop. He has a black eye. There's a cut on his left cheek that is bleeding heavily down his bearded jawline. And he's got one arm up in a sling, and he's going, "I'm fine, Medusa, stop worrying over me. It's going to be okay. I just need some time to heal." And she's like, "Don't you tell me about fine. Get over here."
As they walk in, I'll be holding the Empress card in my hand and turn around with it still in my hand and just kind of hold it up as they're walking in and be like, oh, as I see, Derek, okay. And then, scramble to my feet and be like, what happened? What happened? And I'll start making my way, behind the bar. And I don't know why, but my first instinct is going to be to just pour a drink,
A couple of delicious mushroom beers.
Yeah.
We never
Actually,
Gotta
never
think
named
of
the
a fucking
part.
good
Yeah.
name for those.
yeah.
Have we already gotten some of the beer?
I guess that was, probably not,
Just
right?
happened.
We
Damn
haven't.
it, you're right.
Bruce maybe shipped.
I'm so excited about
Yeah.
the Daleman's beer
Yeah.
that I want it to be in the bar right now.
But we have to go back and probably negotiate with them, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
And
You're
so-
supposed to look them up afterwards.
Yeah.
that's
I do plan on doing that. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it to hell. All right, you just get them
So-
regular old. You can just get
Hey.
them that garbage root beer that you've been hawking
Root
on.
beer?
No, I'm just
Excuse
kidding.
me. Excuse me.
That good shit that we fought for 4 or 5 episodes to get.
Give them the ancestor stuff.
Oh, yeah, they trip balls. And,
Yeah, there we go. You'll feel better. Here you go, buddy.
And summon ghosts right in the middle. Darrett sits down at the bar heavily and just kind of like puts his massive head in 2 hands and sits there. And Medusa comes around and starts helping. Mm-hmm. She pours a couple of the beers that you have. Maybe I think Darrett's favorite, and this is something I should probably write down because if I don't, thank you so much, Emmy.
Oh my gosh. Emmy with the good notes.
Yeah, there we go. His favorite is the Dusk, that nice
The
port
Dusk.
beer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Darrett
Welcome.
gets handed one and he drinks it all in one go. Glug, 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 glug. It's only like 3 or 4 swallows because he's just a huge dude. Like the glass looks comically small in his hand. And he's like, "Thanks, Medusa. I appreciate it."
What?
Oh, thank you, Shroud 2. I see you over there. It's just my left eye. You're in the periphery, and I can't see so well right now.
Darrett, I swear, if you tell me that the Kellises did this somehow,
I mean, I can't tell you if specifically it was the Kellises, but it was one of them. We were down there trying to prepare for this thing. You remember I said we needed y'all's help running interference on one of our ops.
you did that already?
Well, we started it, and it didn't go so well tonight, so we just got to figure out a way to get past something that can trick those slimy motherfuckers. They just always know, and they're one step ahead of us. These great houses have so much goddamn money. You know, it's like when you got that much money, you can afford to just sit around and think about things to prevent. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous. It'll be okay. The grinders persist.
So tell me what happened, Darrett. And I'll pour him another one.
Yeah, he takes another and just drowns it like bomb gone. He says, well, you know, we're trying to steal some of their ships down at the docks. What's funny at me?
I'm so surprised Bobby didn't take that
know.
opportunity to like literally
I thought about-
drink and do the
Yeah, what the
throat
fuck, Bobby?
goat shit.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
He says. Says Darrett. Says Darrett and not Bobby.
I hate it. I hate it.
Check out my OnlyFans.
The throat goat.
Well, tonight was just, we were trying to do a little bit of recon. So we got out there and basically, you know, right out by the wharf, the Strangfords have the biggest dock, and it goes all the way out to that massive fucking nightmare ship of theirs. Well, Shroud, what we did was we decided we were going to try and steal one of their smaller boats because, you know, if we can get that, we can go back to Blackstone and we can, like, take out one of their factories, the factory that did this to me. You know what I'm saying? The factory that you and Medusa were in when you were kids. That's the whole deal. We're going to try and take one of them. If we can get one of their boats, maybe we can get over there and cause some havoc. But they saw us coming tonight. They identified us, and I had to do a retreating action, keeping everybody off of us. We just need some shit that makes us look legitimate, you know, like some, I don't know, gear that fucking matches one of the great houses, or like some kind of uniforms. I don't know, something to give us some kind of legitimacy.
Now, really quick side note. So this is the same house that I'm going to go sell these swords back or these knives back to, right?
That's what Jerry wanted to do.
yeah, we haven't decided.
We haven't decided yet,
Yeah,
but
we
this
haven't
is the
decided.
same house though, right?
Strangford is
Yeah.
the dominant
Okay.
house, but Kellis works
Sure.
very closely with Strangford.
So we hate them.
You hate them.
So what if
Lady of the Docks is a little bit more business minded, I think.
maybe we set up a meeting with them, Lady, Emmy and I? Maybe we infiltrate and see what we can find out for you. Doesn't have to be a meeting where we decide to sell the knives, but we could at least, I don't know, quote unquote, talk about it on their grounds. Maybe find something useful for you.
So wait a second. You're saying you got knives and short swords and things like that with Strangford's logo on them, like the house sigil?
Yeah, actually, yeah. We found them under 6 towers. It's been a long day, man. It's a lot of stuff's happened.
Well, goddamn, we'd probably pay some pretty good coin for that ourselves. We could use them as disguises for the crew to steal a ship.
Lady walks out from the back. She's got full beat makeup, the full illusion back on, her hair pulled back.
Oh, Medusa, she sure does know her way around a makeup brush. I'm always impressed with your friend.
Check out my tutorial. How much would you pay for it?
I reckon I could probably talk the boss into doing 5 or 6 coin.
That's not bad.
That's some real walking around money you got there.
Well, we've been saving a long time. We've been siphoning off the electroplasm. We've been doing everything we can. All this money is going straight to bringing down these sons of bitches.
I do hate those sons of bitches. But if I agree to do this, then I don't really have a way to get in and infiltrate this house.
Maybe instead of 5 coin, we do it for 3 and maybe get into a partnership. Something to think about.
Medusa has been talking to me about teaming up with y'all. And I like the idea, but, I wanted y'all to approach me first. I'm not trying to push anybody into the revolutionary lifestyle.
So if you have these knives, you think that would be enough?
I don't know if by themselves they'd be enough, but I feel like it'd be one step closer. You know what I'm saying? To an idealized situation where we could sneak in there and really do some quality subterfuge.
Shroud's going to turn around and kind of turn away for a second and maybe grab a drink herself and, face away from you for a second while she contemplates this, because to her, knowing that this house is close to House Kellis and how just obsessed she is becoming with overthrowing these people, she was kind of thinking, oh, I got these knives. Ooh, I can get into their house. Ooh, I can sneak around. Ooh, I can find some things out. I can destroy them from the inside. So as this is a better opportunity, what Darrett is offering. And she knows this, and it's causing her to panic a little bit, I think, internally, as she contemplates, whoa, what's the best thing to do? Because she knows the right thing is to give the knives to Darrett. Not give them, but sell them, at least to Darrett. But she also feels like maybe her opportunity for infiltration is slipping away. So as she's contemplating this, she's gonna pour herself a drink and just maybe start mumbling to herself a little bit.
What are you saying, Shroud?
What? No, I cut my finger on a and just freeze. She's gonna
as she freezes, Emmy walks out. Who's all this? Oh, hey. How's everything going? I didn't realize y'all were having a meeting. I know you were scoping out what's their names.
Yeah, I was just found out about this collection of short swords that you brought back from your recent trip to the underground of 6 Towers. And I'm looking to make a deal. I'm gonna be all my cards on the table. I'm looking to make a deal. Shroud, why don't you give me a luck roll and we'll see what manner of swords and number of swords you've got to deal with in here.
Let's see. Doing all the luck rolls today.
Good one.
2.
Fuck. Oof. All right. We'll say that you've got maybe 15. It's a case of 15 short swords there. They've been down there a long time, but they were like heavy oiled in their cases, in their scabbards, to protect from, like during shipping, like that's a common thing. Like you'll have to take them out, clean them, shine them up really good. It's the kind of thing where they've got the house sigil on them. So in a pinch, if somebody questioned whether or not you were supposed to be somewhere, I would give you an extra die on a roll to sway them or command them or whatever you wanted to do. That's what that sword would get you if you were trying to infiltrate. If what you're saying right now is that Shroud wants to keep one so that she can go on a solo mission later, I think that would be acceptable. And I'd knock it down to 5 coin. If you want to keep one for you, maybe one for Emmy. Or, like Jerry said last episode, you can get in with one of the big houses. Sidle up, become a corporate shill.
Well, and see, that's where I think Shroud is conflicted, because she was thinking she could just take this box maybe and set up a meeting with this house, not necessarily to sell, but at least get into the house, saying like, oh, I have this thing that's going to be interesting to you. Maybe we can talk about it at your house, and that was her into their territory. You know what I'm saying? Like using it as a scapegoat, not necessarily, but the idea of keeping the knives is great too. Admittedly, I do like that idea.
What we can do is we take 1 or 2, and then we have a box full of just like crappy short swords and daggers, and we can communicate like, hey, we have this is your proof. We got 3 boxes, 4 boxes of these.
Ooh, and sell them some fake shit.
Just lie your asses off.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Darrett also says, while we're discussing alternative solutions, you could also just do that, and I could take a wax impression of the seal itself and take it and try and start recreating it ourselves. We could maybe work on finding a decent forgery person.
Shroud's gonna slam back her drink.
Oh, there it is.
God damn it. No, Darrett, I'm keeping 2 the rest of yours, and I'm gonna slam my glass down and just walk away.
Oh,
Before I change my mind.
Lady of the Docks, Emmy, either one of you gonna throw in and be like, no, wait, nope? Or Or is that good?
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add 5 coin. Only 4 fits in your vault.
Oh, we gotta start carrying some coin.
Yeah. I think our vault is what? We only had 1 in there, right?
It's dead ass empty right
It's
now.
empty?
Yeah.
Oh, should we
Yeah.
put all 4 then in
Yes.
the vault? Okay.
So let's put 4 in the vault because we had to pay out to level up.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll
And-
put 4 in the vault, and then
Listen, I don't want to
What do we
bring up
wanna do? Oh.
his name, but we probably need to save some money for the landlord.
Ah, your friendly neighborhood Oxley. Speak and I shall appear. Did I hear you talking about me in here?
Fuck!
The bell on the door jingles, and in walks Hoxley, who you haven't seen in like I don't even know how many episodes. He's got a pep to his step. He's got his jacket. He's like, someone told me they saw you guys in here, just rolling in some kind of good vibes earlier. I don't know if it's true or not, but hey, here I am, and I'm gonna cash in anyway because you owe me some fucking money.
Do we owe you some money?
You owe me at least 2 coin, sister.
I put my arm around him.
He says, wait, hang on just a second. And he pulls a black and white tuxedo cat, more white than black, out of his jacket. He says, I brought you a little present. I heard you had like a rat problem. And the cat leaps out of Hoxley's arms and runs into the back of the thing. He's like, her tag says Pickles. She's she's a feisty one, but hey, I thought everybody needs a rat catcher. Am I right?
okay, we would love to take Pickles, but who told you we have a fucking rat problem?
I don't know. I hear things, darling.
I don't trust that person. Is that cat like possessed or something? Are you spying on us, Hoxley?
You know what I don't trust is somebody who doesn't give me my fucking 2 coin when I ask for it. So let's just get that out of the way. And he holds out his big ass meaty hand.
I'll go ahead and, as my arms around him, like, you know what? We've been so rude to you. As I kind of play with his hair.
I always
Here's
get
your-
worried when you start sweet talking me, Lady of the Docks.
Sweet talking you. Would never do anything.
Makes me feel like I'm looking at the coin in the hand while the dagger in my back sliding between my ribs.
No, maybe. And I'll drop the coin in his hand, and
Jingle, jingle.
I hope I also make you feel like a man.
He said- So,
Got him.
old Oxley doesn't know how to respond to that.
Oh, are you blushing? Oh, you're so adorable. when you blush.
I'd prefer to keep this to a clientele kind of relationship.
Ooh,
Okay.
I know all about that.
Emmy looks disgusted, and she has puked a little in her mouth.
What? I don't know why you guys act like I'm such a bad thing. I always bring you the best stuff.
You brought me a cat.
I brought you a cat. It's a cute cat. It's gonna do a good job, I can tell.
Catching non-rats. We do not have rats.
Okay. Not now.
It may be really fucking cute with its little spots and eyeballs.
Yeah. Ugh. I found it on a corner. It was bullying a bunch of dogs. I think it had made a pact. It's the damnedest thing. I thought I'm gonna take this to the bar, and I scooped it right up.
That does sound like the cat for us.
Yeah, I think so too. Listen, I didn't come here just to get my money and shoot the breeze with you 3 lovely ladies.
Oh, of course not. You came here to stink up our place.
Oh, that hurts my soul. Come on, Emmy.
Bravo.
No, I got a business proposition for you.
I knew it.
Yeah, you always have something for me. You know, I don't come empty-handed. I always have something going on. And well, it's like this. I represent an organization, a powerful organization that I'd prefer not to talk about, but they have certain interests over in 6 Towers, a way station of sorts. And well, your old friend Jaren got spotted poking his nose in where it doesn't belong at this way station. I need you to convince him to drop it, if you know what I mean, by whatever means necessary.
Or what?
Maybe he comes to a sticky end, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, Hoxley.
I'm trying to be delicate because I know that you have a special relationship with this Jaren Bluecoat.
How do you know we have a special relationship?
Hey, it's my job to know things, okay, lady? I wake up, I drink mushroom coffee, and I know things.
You know what?
This organization behind me,
Yes.
they're powerful. They're
What's
the
their
kind of
name?
organization that can do things and make things possible. If you take care of this little Jaren problem for us, let's just say that you might get yourself a sponsor.
Are you at the Hive?
Whoa, hey, we don't say things like that out loud. What's the matter with you?
Well, you're throwing around threats.
I mean, it's not a threat. I'm trying to help you. I want to make sure that you're not on the bad end of this deal, okay? Especially because I got a vested interest, one might say, in this bar here, seeing as how you use some of my startup money. And I mean, if we're going to say it, we're going to say it. The Hive's startup money to start this little place. Something to think about. You got some time. Hey, we don't have to decide tonight. I'm just going to walk out and back into the thing after having magnanimously gifted you a cat.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch. Unless somebody stops him, Huxley turns and walks out of the bar.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Now, I know for a fact you're not going to take it. I know that. But just in case you thought about taking it, that sponsor thing is a pretty sweet deal, actually.
I think we should leave it on the table.
So, okay, and I know we didn't get a whole lot of details just now, but like, what did he mean, take care of it?
Oh, I left it purposefully vague, but suffice to say, like, it would be like either making Jaren lose interest in that site or lethally taking care of the problem.
So it's a site that he
Oh, it's the site.
It's the vet center.
is
Yeah.
the vet.
That's
It's
why
the vet center?
That's
Yeah.
why I asked about the Hive.
Yeah, Emmy is on. Luckily, you guys have a spider with you who really is with it and knows what's going on. Because that's exactly what it was. Emmy.
Yeah.
It was the vet center. So they caught Jaren nosing around the place. Now the Hive is sending their agent to try and tamp this down before it becomes a bigger issue. Since I mean, to them, it's just a couple of blue coats looking into things that
But
they know you have a connection to.
okay, I was gonna ask. I mean, it looks like a blue coat sniffing around to them. But why do they think
Yeah,
to
because
talk
it's
to us?
your friend, the blue coat, the one you go to reduce that heat, the one who's always turning favors for y'all to try and get the blue coats off your backs and things like that. A patron, by the way, whenever you advance your tier, costs half the coin it normally would. So the Hive would generously foot the bill for the other half of that patronage.
They can keep their money.
Yeah.
Keep that blood money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
or
What?
Or
Jaren and I can find a different place.
we can use this to get closer to the Hive. Maybe even take it over,
What place, though?
and we can take both the site and their organization. Think big.
I mean, we just got these maps.
Yeah, all that work.
Yeah, and they don't have the maps. We can
Jaren
get
just joined your team.
I'm wondering. We're gonna have to think about this. Yeah, I kind of like what Jerry's saying.
Figure out a way to flip it on them.
Yeah.
We can play nice for a little bit. All that really needs to happen is that they don't see Jaren around there, around the Hive, their spot.
Yeah. Let the looking glass and the high houses sharpen the same blade.
Ooh. Something to think about. We don't have to make the decision right now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to bring it back up probably next episode, though. So be thinking about it in the interim. We have time for one more downtime activity.
For my downtime activity.
We never did your stress relief earlier.
No, I was thinking for my downtime activity. One thing I think Shroud would like to do, and especially having been a little bit triggered by what happened with the conversation with Darrett and the knives and stuff, and just the feeling that maybe the big houses are starting to maybe slip out of her fingers a little bit. You know, she is gonna go down to House Kellis and I guess essentially do another stakeout at House Kellis, and this time she's going to be looking for weaknesses and ways to actually get into their house. So she's going to go back down to House Kellis and probably hide out in the same place where she was before whenever she and Darrett went and did a stakeout the first time. If there is an opening, she might take it and try to sneak her way inside the house.
Shroud's wanting to get dangerous.
Can I do something stupid?
Can you?
Always.
Can I come with you?
If you want to.
Is it the kind of thing, so you're obsessed,
Right.
Because just to remind the listening audience, like your trauma is an obsession.
I am obsessed with House Kellis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
But it never hurts to have an extra pair of eyes.
no, it never hurts. So yeah.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Emmy, are you manning the bar then, or are you going to come with him?
I'll go with y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Medusa's manning the bar.
Medusa,
Hell yeah.
who skipped out to go apparently hang out with Darrett and help him.
Yeah, she didn't put in a request for time off.
She didn't. Did she
Go
talk
see
to
HR.
Yeah.
You guys got a bunch of unreliable motherfuckers in here. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's lay that scene then. House Kellis operates, as I've mentioned before, like the specific place they have like a warehouse that's almost like a warehouse / mansion out at the docks, where their fleet of they have maybe one of those Leviathan hunter ships, and it's probably half the size, maybe only a third of the size of Strangford's really, really big ship. What they have is an entire fleet of these essentially like oil tankers that haul, like they go out in a little flock with those big Leviathan hunters. And as soon as they drain the blood, these smaller ships take it on and then take it off to get it refined in other places of the world. And then once they have it refined, they bring it here to fuel that lightning barrier. So that's what you're looking at. And you've got that mansion. It's very business-like. It's very brick and mortar. It's, not super flashy. You can see the guardhouse that you kind of ducked down behind last time. You can see the large fence that goes around the entire thing. Tell me about what you're doing. Paint the picture.
All right. So I feel like, you guys will have come with me to do the stakeout at House Kellis. And, so we're going to be sitting there doing the stakeout, and I'm just going to be rattling off, probably to an annoying degree. Okay, so there's a door. And it's over here. And at this time, this person's coming through this door. And then, they do this shift switch here. And then normally this guy comes through here. And I'm thinking maybe we can get up into this window up here. But I don't know. Maybe we can do the window over to the left. And I mean, just like rattling off. I mean, just,
An excessive
amount of all the things that I know, to the point that it's just weird, And
I wish I had an NPC here. Like I was like, could I have Darrett or Jaren or anybody just be like, how do you know all this?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll just and I'll know weird stuff too, like some of the guards' names, just weird stuff, because I've been obsessing over it forever, and trying to memorize as much as I can. And I'm gonna be like, okay, so whenever I go in, I'm gonna put on my cloak, my shadow cloak. I'm gonna do that. And I don't know if I'm gonna put on my goggles or not.
Wait, slow down. I'm trying to write all this down.
Why?
I just slow down. Let me catch up. It's okay.
We might miss something.
For the listening audience, Bonnie just did the wide-eyed crazy stare.
I wasn't ready for that. Woo.
It's probably, we'll call it 7 p.m.-ish. So what is that? The hour of the pearl? I can't remember. Shift change is coming. A lot of movement in and out of the gate. A lot of gate openings and closings. A lot of wagons coming in. A lot of opportunity. If Shroud was going to go in, this would be the time.
So I think at this point, I'm still going to be like, okay, guys, the shift change is happening. Craig is walking out. And so I think he's going to be replaced. What is this, Tuesday? So, all right. So Chris is going to walk in instead. And then I'm going to put on my shadow cloak. Okay. And then I'm going to put on my shadow cloak as I'm saying this. All right, guys, I'm going for it. And then I'm going to leave y'all behind, and I'm just going to start booking it towards the fence where I know Chris and Craig are walking separate directions as the shift change is happening.
What the hell is she doing?
Leaving y'all behind. And I'm like, all right, I'm going for it. Wish me luck. Bye. And just taking off towards the fence, shadowed.
So she swirls in. Give me a roll for that, Bonnie.
Okay.
This will probably be your overall roll. It's going to be with almost certainly Prowl, right?
Prowl, yeah.
And this will be the roll for how many slices you get on the thing, but we'll use this to kind of define how a lot of this night goes.
Okay. Ooh.
Holy shit. God
A
damn
1
it.
and a 2.
Oh.
It's so good.
Shroud rolls so good.
I do the best.
You weren't even fucking with Ghost this time.
I know. I should have. God.
You know what's funny
damn it.
is now that you're leaning
Yeah.
heavy Whisper, it's going to be the Prowl rolls that roll poorly, and you'll be
Yes,
awesome
I know.
at summoning Ghosts for the rest of the game.
You know what? And the night is still young. We shall see how this goes.
So she runs. She waits. You can see. So Shroud's looking at this fence, and she's under her breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. And she runs, and like you see, she's counting their steps as they're walking away from each other. But then one of the guards stops and like makes like a, God damn it. And he reaches down and he's got a rock in his shoe and he's 100,000% about to see her. What do the two of you do?
I cause a distraction.
Yeah, your palm pistol.
We don't have to.
Pew pew. Yeah.
Blam!
I'm not close enough to pull it from behind his ears.
So we don't even have to roll for y'all, like, because Bonnie did the roll and it's a downtime activity, so it's not necessarily like we're not going full on spin stress, do all that stuff. So just narrate. Like, what are you gonna do to distract?
I am thinking about throwing something to get this guy to look in a different way. I'll just take a fine bottle of whiskey.
A fine bottle of whiskey.
That's right. That's something I can carry around.
Oh my God.
Just the spider produces a fine bottle of whiskey.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
A homeless person nearby, one of the vagrants, sees you produce the whiskey and it's like, huh? And then you hurl it. Oh, what are you doing?
And at a mansion.
And the glass breaks. It shatters in the opposite direction of Shroud, and that guard looks in that opposite direction.
Turns, jerks his head, goes like, what the hell? And runs over and picks up the label. He's like, this is a Daleman bottle of whiskey. This is the finest mushroom whiskey in the city. Who the hell would do this? He's like, come on, we're going to go look for them. And then two of them, the ones who are about to see Shroud, walk away from the perimeter and come out towards where Emmy threw the bottle. So you're safe. You make it past that moment.
Okay, so Shroud's going to be focused really hard on getting into Grayson Kellis's room.
It's so weird.
It's so weird, right? It's so weird. So she really wants to get into Grayson Kellis's room, and his room is kind of like, he's got like the corner office of bedrooms, right? So his is in like the top floor of the mansion in one of the corners, with windows looking out, at the ocean. So I'm going to start scaling the wall and the roof, and trying to climb up using, whatever handholds I can to get up there.
Bricks jutting out, like things like that.
Yeah. And, using my, I imagine, I've got climbing tools typically. So using my climbing tools where I can to get up there as quietly as possible.
I feel like, yes, climbing tools, sure. But also, Shroud feels really manic in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like like Lady of the Docks is still dialed in. Like, you
Right.
didn't take the action, so you're watching this. And like you see your friend like manically scramble up the side of this wall. Just
Like a little cockroach.
yeah. It's weird. It's weird.
Oh,
we're
and
playing
we
a
are
trauma.
concerned.
Yeah.
We are very concerned. I have
Yeah.
been watching the shit out of Shroud. She's like, it's like she's bipolar or something, and this is her manic episode, and I'm just like watching her.
Totally normal, usually totally in control, and then all of a
Right.
sudden it's like Kellis. The word Kellis gets dropped into a conversation, you almost wince because you just know that's trigger Shroud. She's going to go off about it. All right, you get up the wall, you find a window that's open, you're able to sneak inside. You step down into a beautiful marble hallway. There's a checker pattern on the floor of like white and black marble tiles. There's opulent, like growing plants that are not gray and disgusting. It seems like they figured out some way to get sunlight to these enough, or at least have like fake plants that are beautiful enough to resemble real plants, all up and down this hallway.
Are there any small enough that I can tuck away into my pockets?
Give me a luck roll. Actually, somebody else roll it for her.
I got you.
Help.
Mine's been rolling a lot of luck rolls tonight.
4.
Ooh.
Yes, there is.
Wow.
And as soon as you pick it up, you realize that it's like some kind of cactus. It doesn't have any spines or stickies on it,
Oh.
but like it's that kind of plant that requires very little water, very little sun, and that's how they have like the vibrant colors. So
Aw.
it's like these like things. So you get a cactus.
I get a cactus. All right, I'm going to shove it in my pockets, I guess.
Shove it right in your mouth.
Oh, no.
Like a hamster.
Yeah.
I'm taking this back, yeah. Like a
Put it in your pouch.
No,
your
I know
mouth
that
pouch.
I know you were saying shove it in your cheek pouch like a hamster would, but I saw in my head like you would shove a hamster in your mouth.
No! So the hamster shoves the cactus in his mouth, and I shove the hamster into my mouth.
Just real quick. You get down to the end of a hallway, and it's hard. Like none of these doors are labeled or anything like that. But there's a couple bedrooms. I'm gonna have Emmy give this luck roll to see if you happen to get into a room that matters. Emmy, what do we got? I've got a good feeling about this one. Yeah.
Oh, a 2.
A 2.
I'm so sorry.
Bobby, this is your fault.
It really is.
Are you sorry?
I don't feel like he's sorry.
He's not. He is 100% not.
When we start recording these episodes,
And I get
Listening
the
audience.
devil's glint
Yeah.
in my eyes.
Oh, I'm
so
ready.
sorry.
I'm going to give you a devil's bargain.
Shit.
So that was a 2 on that luck roll. For your story, you're only going to get 1 tick on your thing. So, it's probably not going to get the best of information here. But for a devil's bargain, you will find Grayson Kellis's room. But I'm going to narrate the worst possible, you get stuck in there, it's going to be rough kind of scenario I can think of after this. Or you can take the 2 on the luck die and we just keep on going. And you don't find the room, but maybe you find something else. What do you want?
Well, if I'm being totally honest, and I'm going to sound like a psycho here, but I plan on coming back pretty regularly. So
It's rough. Listen, I've got a pretty good game plan for either option. So you just go ahead and go with your heart.
I'm going to find Grayson Kellis's room.
Oh, shit.
Give me that devil's bargain.
All right. Shroud's walking down the hallway. She hears a couple of voices coming her way. Panic washes through your body. Your heart rate skyrockets. You duck into the nearest room you possibly can. When your eyes adjust, you've got those goggles on, so actually your eyes don't adjust. You just see inside this room, and in grayscales, you see a massive 4-poster bed. You've got what looks like a walk-in closet that is the whole ass size of your entire apartment, wherever it is. I mean, it's massive. There's a bathroom that contains what appears to be a full pool, like a relaxation pool inside of it. So you know you've hit one of their rooms, but those voices are getting closer and closer. Shroud has to hide herself. What are you going to do?
I'll hide in the closet. So you said it's huge. It's massive, right?
Massive, yeah.
Okay.
There are whole mannequins where like possible, clothing for the next day is laid out for this person, like
Right.
by a servant who goes in here and gives him 3 full options.
Right. So that I imagine that there are probably like cabinets then. Yeah. Then I'll duck into I'll start flipping through the cabinets to see if there's something big enough for me to fit inside.
Okay, like a wardrobe.
Like a wardrobe. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. So you shove yourself inside of a wardrobe. You are surrounded by silks. There's cashmere. There's every luxurious kind of fabric you can imagine.
Shoving that into my pocket and this into my
Hey, listen, you rolled a 2. You get a new pocket square. You get some silk pocket squares.
Pocket square.
pocket square.
It's a piece of fucking fabric.
Yeah, but it's got the House Kellis logo on it.
I mean, that could be useful.
Out in the room, you hear, I just think that it's bullshit. I'm her son. I should be running things, and this asshole Lord Volpine just walks in and he takes over everything. It's not fair. And then a higher pitched voice sounds like a young woman. Oh, it's okay. Grayson, why don't we get comfortable and I'll make you forget all about that Lord Volpine. And he's like, I don't want to forget about Lord Volpine. It's all I think about. I've got to figure out a way to get rid of him. Mother gives him all of her attention and I don't get any of it. And I'm supposed to be running these ships. And instead she's talking about giving contracts to him and sending him to work with the Strangfords. It's bullshit. Go get me something to wear. Fine, I want a robe. Check in that wardrobe on the left. And you hear these
Please
footsteps
Please don't do that.
approaching where you're hiding. And let's do one more luck check for the night. I want you to roll it.
Shit.
It's going to be a 1. God.
5.
Fuck. All right.
Success!
She opens the wardrobe, looks you right in the face, and you're not sure if she recognizes you or if there's just a moment of like disbelief, unbelief, but she looks at you dead in the eye, and then she looks over her shoulder and she says, oh, honey, you got to get out of here. And she reaches right past you and grabs a set of robes or something and turns around and she says, Grayson, dear, let's go down to the kitchens and get something to eat, please. And you hear footsteps receding.
Holy shit. And I think I might just sit there and go, holy shit, for a second. Who is this lady?
I don't know. You don't even know. A kind soul. A 5 on a luck die. who she was.
Okay, I'm gonna clock this lady. We like her.
Somebody in Lady the Docksold profession.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I'll maybe ask you about it. You and Medusa. I'll see if maybe I'll know her once I get the hell out of here. Once they leave, though, I do want to do a quick sweep of Grayson's room, if I can, just to see if I see anything.
You get back out. You walk out of the closet. You get out of your hiding place that, in hindsight, maybe it wasn't the best because it was unlucky. Maybe they just went straight to it, right? And you hear a second set of footsteps outside. There's another group. It sounds like multiple people coming. And you hear a voice that sounds weirdly familiar. It says, "Send somebody to distract him down in the kitchens. I want to make sure. We just saw him leave. Keep him there. I want to check and see if this bastard has the contract. I need to make sure that my name goes on it over his. Come on, be quick about it." And the door slams open, and another set of people start walking in. You've got moments to hide yourself again. Where are you hiding this time?
Under the bed.
You hide under the bed, and immediately a group of 3 men start walking in and tossing everything. They're pulling drawers out. They're scooping all the clothes out of drawers. They're tossing things out of the wardrobes. They're pulling clothes off the shelf. They're literally tossing the room looking for something. You feel one of them right above you messing with the bed. And all the while, this man is talking, and there's something just nagging at your memory. Something about his voice. It's like, "Don't stop until you find it. I know there's something in here. That kid's worried about something. I'm going to find that contract. I'm going to put my name on it. It's only a matter of time till we get the mother." What do you want to do? Shroud summons a ghost.
Okay, but I was kind of thinking.
Ah!
The ghost from the beginning.
You're right. Oh no. Oh God.
Summon your boyfriend.
Oh boy. Okay. The other thing I was looking at. So I have a new power, right? Tempest.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay. Talk to me more. Say more.
So Tempest once a day can cause some kind of like catastrophic weather thing, whether it's lightning, like a strong mist.
You got to take 2 stress and you can cause weather stuff. So is that what you want to do in this room? Is that what you're saying?
It is what I want to do in this room, yeah. Let's cast a very heavy fog. So as I'm underneath the bed and as they come and they start, messing with the mattress and stuff.
Right above your head.
The same sense of panic that I was having at the door with that which follows, as we were being attacked, and I'm trying to open this magical door that we'll call it manic panic.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden this burst of energy just comes right out of my body, and a thick fog just comes seeping in from the ground below. Seemingly out of nowhere, and it's cold too on top of that. It's just thick. You can't see anything.
Mark your 2 stress.
Yeah.
You summon that fog, and it pours underneath the door jams. It comes in, seeping through the windows. It takes a moment for the 3 people in the room, plus whoever that 4th person is, to notice what's happening. But one of them says, "Lord Volpine, what the fuck?" And they all kind of look around. "What's happening, sir?" And you hear Volpine's voice one more time, and it's just that weird keening, like, "Oh, I don't like this at all. All right, let's retreat, men. Maybe he's got the room trapped somehow. I don't like this at all. We'll come back later." And as he's walking out of the corner of your eye, underneath that bed, he turns around, scans the room one more time, and you finally get a look at this man's face. And it's Inspector Finnick.
What?
And we'll see you next week.
Oh
my God.
Shit.
We've been Haunted Halls. Thank you so much for listening.
Haunted Halls is a production of WSC Media. Bobby White is your host, with Jerry, Christy, and Bonnie voicing our scoundrel protagonists. Introductory song by Josh Wagner, Toby Bradner, Brandon O'Connor, with additional music by Bobby White. For more information, catch us on hauntedhalls.com, spelled HAULS. And if you like what you've been hearing, please support us on our Patreon. If you upload this into the drive, the feds are listening.
Get thee to horny jail.